to see how he goes down there, Wade.
.44 plays 20.
They're throwing the opponent on Hale around quite a bit. Thornton had him early, and then Jamison, and now Waite. They're really probably working out who is best suited for him for home and away.
Jacobs won it down, charging through Zeeble. He was taken down strongly by Gibbs. Trying to force a way through was Murphy. On his knees, Swallow. Well done for Rito. Heard a voice and went to it. Power swings it wider. This is Wells. Split the difference. It was a difficult split, as they say in 10-pin bowling. He did it well. He goes towards the outer side. McIntosh trapped it effectively enough. Petrie feeds it back. Urquhart goes towards the outer side. Clears the pack and runs on towards the boundary and goes out. In fact, it was Urquhart.
Michael Jamison's actually shown enormous promise, I think, as a young, developing fullback. And I think the big, strong, tall defenders, or the defenders who can play on the big, strong opposition forwards, is been a little bit of a Achilles heel for Carlton, I think, in recent years. And
McIntosh did well, got it down to Swallow. There's a chance for Wells. Ricochets off Higgins. Down goes Jones. In goes Zeeble again, and that ball's not coming out.
Holding the ball. Just lying on it, Simon Wiggins.
So even on that occasion, Zeeble was over the ball. The next 4 or 5 players in the contest were Carlton. They're working harder to get numbers around the ball.
So Thornton's going to get it back here. Wait, gee, well done by Wade. He was under the pump.
Holding advantage.
You heard the umpire. Holding advantage. The free got earned by Wade. So Russell's kick to the pocket.
Good block by Cloak off the ball there.
And then Wiggins to load up. Favola, big chance against Gibson here. Went with the one hand. Urquhart, they got numbers back. The Kangaroos, but chance here for Cloak. Clever kick. Well done, big fella.
Rewarded. He laid a nice little block there for Wiggins further up the field. He realised that there was a 2-on-1. Took his opponent to the centre corridor and then laid a little block to allow him to have some space and stayed in the contest, moved forward and was able to get on the end of this. And it's, those little bits of team play, they do come back. It's a bit like karma. They'll come back for you. And it was a nice finish from a big fella.
So the margin is 30 points. Carlton on top. Just under 8 minutes till half-time. Here's the Thomas injury again. Applying the tackle there, and as you can see, the man he tackled, Waite, coming down on top of him. Judd has gone forward again, so watch this space. Power, Swallow. Advantage is paid. Zeeble got it across to Urquhart. Urquhart comes back across the ground then. In front, Rawlings lays it off. Wells. Little hand pass to Campbell. Now Rawlings is through, runs inside the 50, forced to go with the left boot. Hale works in front, was being held, will get the free kick, this time against Jamison.
Arms around, holding him back.
He's a big unit when he gets the front posse.
Your arms around him, holding him back. Clear out, guys, 5 metres.
He's very hard to get around. He's
back behind Cade.
200 centimetres, as you say, Lee, but I don't know how long those arms are either. He makes it very difficult to spoil because he's
got good body strength, so though. He's able to have good downward strength, sort of good through the hips and the legs, so he can keep his strength. A lot of tall blokes get knocked off the ball too easily.
Hale going at his 3rd. He kicked 8 against Geelong late last season, puts this one through.
Generally, Carlton are the one that we're saying they're the one target up forward, and we've discussed how dominant Favola can be. But tonight for the Kangaroos, Hales looked like he's the only guy. I mean, he's kicked 3 of their 4. They've gone to him more often than anyone else. He's gone off the field now, so it's going to be a challenge to see whether Corey Jones, Goldstein's going forward now. Thomas, can they get involved in this offensive play? Petrie's also gone to centre half forward.
So Hale sitting it out. So a CFA volunteer with little daughter here tonight. What a great job they have done. Enjoying the footy at the Dome and hanging in North Melbourne, but they're still 4 goals behind, and Carlton look the goods. Stevens getting it from Robinson. You heard it, the play on call. Houlihan, clever to bet.
Oh, well done.
I don't mind that decision by the umpire. It was good play by Eddie Betts. He tried to turn his body so that he could take the contact in the back, but Pratt didn't push him in the back. He tackled him well.
Good tackle,
He had a prior opportunity, and the umpire assessed it well.
Well, Betts is going to do a Harvey here.
And the reverse.
I called it. There it is. No, thank you. What do you leave it here? No, well, that's not mine.
Very pragmatic is umpire Kennedy.
He is.
Josh, you are out.
So we saw Brent Harvey earlier tonight turn one round. Now Eddie Betts with a good chance.
Stay out,
Pinged,
Josh.
what, 20 seconds ago? So certainly within his range, not much of an angle. Has he got it home? No. He's hooked us. So he's missed a couple tonight, both with little hooks.
He didn't have his normal kicking action. I mean, that was a set shot. He sort of tried to get in too slow, didn't get enough momentum. Sometimes you just got to try and ignore the goalpost and just try and kick the ball over the goal umpire's head. It was just a bit too stilted because he was putting his goal-kicking technique into practice.
Urquhart in the back pocket then, just chips it outside the defensive 50. Harris to Power, searching hand pass forward. That hurts. Harvey goes across the ground. McMahon, that's Anthony's hand pass. Well, made it difficult for Zeeble. Arriving quickly was Grigg. They worked it nicely. The hand pass came to Thornton, out to the outer side from Simpson. Taken high out there is Robinson. He's been in the wars, Robinson, tonight.
He's got some blood coming out, and claret coming out of the nose as well. I think he caught one earlier, and this is just adding insult to injury. But geez, he doesn't take his eye off it.
He's a
And,
willing
he runs
worker.
hard. Yep.
He's a willing worker. I've never seen him out on the field before, but I think you should be quite excited what we've seen tonight with him from the Collingwood point of view. I mean, sometimes you find they do well in February and March, and then when the real thing comes, they drop back. But just as a young player, he's shown enormous promise tonight. Worked really hard off the footy, and that's one of the things that I'm sure these Carlton coaches are really on his back about.
Talked about the 4 goals he got in that intra-club game. He had a heap of kicks, certainly more kicks than Satantaro Halpin. That game 10 days ago, but of course it was Satanta's one kick that forced this young man out of the headlines. So he nurses his nose. And this ball comes to Anderson. Anderson across half-back. It went backwards.
Sloppy old kick. Anthony with a second chance here. Now Harvey starting to get busy. Neat kick along the line. Zeeble's been good. And finds Jones. So Zeeble getting plenty of it. Now Jones too far out. He's going to go the shorter options. Petrie's the target. Thornton got up high at the back. Well done again to Zeeble. And a high tackle there. Griggs free kick.
I do like height deep in their forward line, the Kangaroos. Young Goldstein's come onto the field and is providing the focal point.
And Petrie
when
forward.
Hale went off.
But that was Corey Jones' first kick. He's more often than not played that link player between their midfield and their tall forward line, and just not getting it tonight.
So Grigg it is. Cruiser, clever play. Houlihan's been terrific. Bentley on the up to Gibbs.
In the back, advantage.
Heard the umpire, and now the Blues take that advantage.
Kennedy lays it off. Now Bauer goes down towards half forward, hangs a long time in the air, in from the side. Gibson got it on the deck. Hanson leads back. Well done, Gibson. Got across, assisted. Ferrito took his time. Chips very close to the boundary line. Harris has it. Follows the boundary line with the kick. Oh, terrific Mark Zeeble. That was an example of strong body and then strong hands. He kicks down towards the attacking 50. Petrie juggled attempt. Wait there, step for step, and it's going to be a free kick, is it? Umpire Kennedy goes across.
Off your boot, your ball. He said it's off your boot.
Oh. Well, umpire Kennedy checking with the boundary umpire, so good officiating. Just talking about umpire Kennedy, loved by a lot of the players. In fact, he taught half the players in the competition, I reckon.
Freaky, that one.
Watch out!
Come
The
off
back of his heel.
Came off Waite's heel as well, too. I think he's plucked one.
So the Blues get it to Betts.